First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Now the kicker, that's Cameron Dicker, set to get us started. And we are underway on a Monday night. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Looking to throw. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
10 more there and another first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it.
And this is caught, and he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Nico Collins, 40 yards. And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. They'll start on the ground here on first down. Up to the 20.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made...
There he goes, right side. Inside the 20, Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Chicago. Jalen Waddle, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Bears are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
2nd and 9 now. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Finds Gibbs on a check down. And he is going to have a Lions first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be high glamour in this game.
And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got it to Collins, complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They'll run with Gibbs. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play.
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs punching it in from a yard away. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And that makes the score 14-7. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here. There he goes, left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. And that one results in 35 yards. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now Ward looking to throw on second down. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 26. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Fans, a reminder, coming up at this and every halftime this season, we'll be checking in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for highlights and analysis and scores from around the NFL here in this opening weekend.
Let's put the coach to work.
And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. Now a 3rd and 6. Operating from the gun. Ward. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run. Achane. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On second down, they'll run it here. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. They'll let this go deep for Collins. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there just before halftime. 43 yards from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, this from 34. And his kick here is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Ward now. Off play action. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Seventh play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Ward. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. A gain of 8 there on the 8th play of the drive. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that will make this a 4-point game. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Another run for Gibbs here. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 60 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know they had a third down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
He'll buy some time right. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Come on, set. Yellow, 22. Ready, go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. Gibbs straight ahead, fights loose. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 8. Flush to his right. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a halt. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit. And he gets a small gain on the play.
Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Lions answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Shudak, and that gives him a 3-point lead. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Here's Ward. Off the play fake. He finds his man. Complete. That's Peters. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it, and he will bring it back. And return for a Lions touchdown. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. The bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ward throwing after the interception. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Peters. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Looking to throw. Ward. Throw left side complete. That's Peters. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
That looked great when he first took off because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this 4th down call.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Flushed out right. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They do tack on the extra point as well. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 times. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. This is 1st and 10.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing to start the drive. Moore puts it on the carpet. It's out. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores, pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
Here we go. 10 black. Cheetah. Stay. Punch.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Lions 1st down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Gibbs. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
And that's a good job there by the